I don't have an opinion because my opinion is not valid.
So you haven't peed on a 9-year-old. You haven't slept with a child. What would you know?
Damn.
So, Ken, what's the second topic?
Second topic: Joe Rogan and his shady Spotify deal. Now, if everybody who knows Joe Rogan, he does podcasts.
No. Before you go into that, we got to talk about his studio. And then
Why?
we go into...
Why the fuck do we have to talk about
Have
this?
We
you
can talk about the studio
As
during
long-
the podcast
Yes.
because, jeez, man, follow a fucking cue, will ya?
Yeah.
Give you a damn script or something.
Why would we talk about his studio? What the
Have
fuck?
you
It's-
seen the pictures
we
of
it
it?
can.
changed.
We can.
So
Well,
what?
we can because he changed during the Spotify deal. Have you
Crazy.
have you heard of a segue? Do you know how these work? Like, come on.
Okay,
dude.
let's go. Let's
Here-
talk
okay,
about the
okay,
Spotify
here's-
and the studio.
Here's it. His studio is different. Wop de fucking do. All right, great. We talked about his studio. It's red. Who gives a shit?
It
All
looks
right.
like a vampire's lair.
He is a vampire. Wop de fucking do. All right, everybody. Back to the topic.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, we'll come back to
Yeah.
it. So his shady Spotify deal, freedom of speech versus censorship. Now, there's a lot of controversy surrounding Mr. Joe Rogan for a lot of things he said in the past. One of them is comments on trans people and the LGBTQ community in general. His
But he
ideals
has
and
no
stuff on it.
dislike. He just said
He-
silly
exactly.
things.
So here is the take that a lot of people are standing on, like people who support him. He was not criticizing them. He was just voicing his own curiosities and
Freedom of
opinions about them, because he, like a lot of people in the world, are uneducated about this certain community. Because it's honestly, I'm not educated on it.
But he never says hateful
But
things.
he never says
He
hateful
goes,
things.
I
He-
feel,
he-
I don't
feel,
understand.
I'm curious. I just want to know, and here's my thought about it. It's never been a direct like.
When is that
hey,
a fucking deal breaker?
right? Exactly.
To ask questions.
Exactly. It's never been like a, hey, I think fucking trans people are disgusting. He's never said that. He's always said around like, I am curious about how they feel, why they do it, yada yada yada. Things that a normal human being who's never
But he mentioned it and he's not part of the
Exactly.
community.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
I
fuck
don't
no.
understand why people are labeled as a community. Like, why is
Ah.
Oh, don't get
LGBTQ
me
as
started. Let's
community?
stick on Joe Rogan.
Like, before we go
uh,
into that, like,
know
yeah,
what?
like,
do you
let's
really want to
continue.
go into? Okay.
I'm tired of people. I'm from the LGBTQABTZDT.
I don't get why they're
whatever the fuck
should
it
be
is.
labeled. They're people.
No. But what gets me is they say, treat us with acceptance, treat me specially, but make me inclusive. Pick a fucking lane. Pick a fucking lane.
It's like all three. at
I'm
once.
so over it.
Yeah.
We want special rights and special needs, but we're just like you. No, you're not.
No.
You're not
Yeah.
acting like it. Before anything else, I'm Sean Harsh the guy.
Mm.
I'm not Sean Harsh the gay, Sean Harsh the fag, Sean Harsh the cocksucker. I'm Sean Harsh.
Damn. You got
Okay.
all those titles.
And I'm so fucking, yeah.
God
and badges
damn.
for some.
Fucking A, man.
And it just does my head in when your sexuality is who you are.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
And why should it be labeled as a community? What the fuck?
But
Well, it is a community
Why do they have to
as
pull
such.
together to
It
be
is. It is a
organized?
community.
It
you know?
is
What the
community
fuck?
as such. Ever
is
since
a
well,
community.
since before Stonewall, when they were marching for rights and stuff like that, or we were marching for rights. I'm inclusive in this, but I understand what you're because I've never really identified as part of the community.
You're
Because
just harshy.
I'm just harshy.
Yeah.
It's who I am. My sexuality is nothing.
That's mad respects, by the way. Like I have two LGBTQ girls who are like full blown lesbians, and they're always when they found out their sexuality, right? They're early 20s. I'm on their social media, and I'm just like, what the fuck? They went from just quiet normal girl to I am this community. I'm just sitting there like, what happened?
It's not a badge.
Yeah,
It's not a fucking badge,
It's
you
it's
know?
a weird transition, I guess.
It
like, for
is, and
me,
it's
yeah.
a knowing yourself and
Yeah.
learning yourself.
Yeah,
but I mean, I may have went through a loud period, but I was probably, yeah.
You
No,
were like chill. You mean you were like cool?
I'm more chill. Like I didn't even really come out to my parents.
Mhm. They just kind of
You know, just
yeah.
like,
Eh,
I'm gay.
yeah.
All right then, what next?
yeah, nothing.
Right.
Just
You
live
know?
your life. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. This,
Yeah.
but this,
And maybe I'm lucky.
yeah,
Like
maybe
I've always said, I'm a lucky guy.
Yeah, yeah,
my
yeah,
life's
yeah.
been great.
yeah,
There's other people out there whose lives are a lot harder and acceptance and asshole parents
Yeah.
and religious parents and things like
Right,
that that don't
right.
quite get it. But the idea of being part of a community to claim acceptance to a greater community makes no sense. Be part of a club. Clubs are great. Clubs are fun. They have badges and pins, and you go out drinking. Fantastic. But for fuck's sake, you know,
Yeah.
don't be part of a club and exclude yourself from other clubs
other
and say
clubs,
you need to accept me in your
Right.
club. That's
Right.
not how it works.
But we're all people at the end of
We're
the day.
all fucking people.
What the fuck? Like, I don't get the whole thing.
We're
you know?
all flesh and blood, and this is the
There's a
what-
lot of roots everywhere.
Everybody gotta
religion,
chill out
personal
and we're all
beliefs,
people.
And
Somebody want to do something, let them do it. It's their choice. You know. So
And if I was straight, I've the right to say I don't accept it. I've that right.
yeah.
yeah,
As long as you're not expelling hate, I don't have to accept a straight guy or a gay guy or a trans person. Why?
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah.
forcing me to accept it?
I think it all boils down to the fact that the fact that there's always hate attached to it.
Mm.
If it was just like I'm not cool, I'm not comfortable with it, I move
but the
on.
minute you say you're not comfortable with it, you're a hater.
yeah.
You can't be benign.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm spitting
you
on
gotta
the
be
ground.
neutral pretty much in this world.
Yeah.
Or hateful.
Yeah.
That's all. That there are no like in betweens pretty much.
There's no such thing as a comment or having an opinion.
Yeah.
The minute you have an opinion that is an adjunct to something else or opposite to something else, fucking problems.
Yeah.
What happened to talking shit out? Educate me. I'll educate you. You know, don't yell at me. Don't claim victimization. For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Grow
You know-
a fucking skin. This is why you're a victim, because you have no fucking skin.
Yeah.
You know,
This is what you've made yourself a victim. No one made you a victim.
in India, when I was growing up, I was pretty much attacked by transgender two dudes in saris. You know, like Indian dress, where they.
Wow.
I was
They can
walking
get
from
some
a
kicks in
wall.
those things.
Oh my god, I was like super fucking aggressive because they tried to like touch me and they tried to ask me for money or something like that. I was like carrying like Nike shoes I just bought from a shopping mall. And they were like dudes, literally. I could see the Adam's apple, you know, like poking out. And they were acting like girls, but they were really forceful, like men.
Aggressive.
It was weird as fuck, and they tried to grab me and stuff, and I was super hateful, and I like raised my fist, and I almost fought them, and I ran away after that because
Were you hateful the fact they were trans or the fact they were aggressive?
they were super aggressive.
There you go.
They were
There you
touching.
go. But that
Like
But it
I
wasn't
wouldn't
the-
care.
but it wasn't
also-
the fact. It wasn't the fact they were trans. It was the fact that they were literally
Well, that
trying
would have
to
been
attack
part
you.
of it. It would have been a very different scenario.
Yeah, I
Exactly,
wouldn't care
exactly.
if they were just like there standing, walking by.
Like
I don't
normal
care.
people
But
treating
they
you
were
with respect.
super
Yeah.
fucking touchy and
Right.
feeling. What the fuck? Don't touch me, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, if this is now, you could be construed as being hateful
Because you didn't let a
because
man.
you don't
woman
like transsexuals.
put
or you
their
don't
No,
Like
but I was
gorillas,
almost
like that.
attacked. Like
Yeah.
that's not okay to be attacked in the street
Absolutely,
by
for
somebody.
anyone.
for
Yeah.
anyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. This
Yeah.
But
one.
see, this is where the story gets twisted sometimes.
Right.
But anyway, back
So-
to Rogan.
Back to Rogan.
Yeah.
Where were we on
So
Rogan?
apparently the whole
Oh, yeah.
Spotify deal
Yeah, the
with
deal.
Joe
You go-
Rogan.
you do it,
You
yeah.
know, apparently the employees inside Spotify would like to get some censorship rights for the
Oh.
episodes,
Yeah.
and they would like to have access to the episode before it gets published.
Yeah.
And that's a problem, of course.
It's because something to add to that, because some of the people in Spotify are part of the LGBTQ community and they
Mm.
didn't agree with the things he said
How
about it.
woke?
Dude, in my opinion, it's shit like this. Like, I get it, you're part of this community, but at the same time, if you actually took the time to listen to the context behind his wording, if you were actually a person who was willing to be like open-minded and be like,
Excuse me. I have a right to be offended.
right, exactly.
I have a right to be offended,
It's-
even if it's not being offended about me.
It's coming,
Even if it's third party offended. I have a right to be offended.
right?
Because
Exactly.
I'm woke.
Exactly.
I'm
You're woke?
I'm new age and I understand.
Yeah.
Understand what you may ask? I don't know.
Exactly.
But I'm woke.
The I don't
It's
know part
just-
is the best part.
It's so
Fucking
sad.
ask him. Ask him next time.
It's so sad that this is coming from people within this type of community, because there's a lot of bad light on this of those who are the super aggressors, the ones who just attack because they're part of the community, right?
Yes.
You see a straight guy, oh fuck you, I'm gay, I'm a lesbian, you must accept. It's like, all right, chill, right? And this is just another case of where it's just behind a company, which is Spotify, right? A company that's super huge, super well known, used by millions of people. And because they have this guy coming in who said comments about a thing he doesn't understand.
Then why
then
did they
why-
buy his
yeah, then why did
show?
he- One, why did he buy a show?
Come
Two,
on.
No, but the employees of Spotify
Yeah,
are
Fuck the
riling up.
employees. They're
Yeah.
fucking employees.
yeah. Look,
Yeah.
I
Did they
under-
pay you $100 million for the show?
Yeah.
No. Fuck off. You don't like it? Leave.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
pretty much.
That's bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Also, first of all, the point of the Joe Rogan
And get the full story first. Fuck
yeah,
off.
exactly. The point of the Joe Rogan podcast is that he is a normal man trying to learn about anything that
And
interests
he's
him.
a great.
And
he has worked so hard
He's
his
worked
entire
so,
career.
and he's learned so much throughout the years. When you started from his early podcast to who he is now, he's a knowledgeable motherfucker. He knows a lot, and that's due to the fact that when on his podcast he brings in people from all walks of life.
Why do you think
Scientists,
Joe Rogan is
actors.
the messiah of podcasts?
Right, exactly.
Right now?
Everyone wants
Because of
to
what
be
he
him.
does, because of who he draws,
Exactly.
because of how diverse he
How
is.
his show is literally the most diverse castings of celebrities, people, scientists of any podcast out there. He is so diverse to a fact that you will probably find a person that's in a niche community within his show. It's insane how
try and
diverse he is.
Pick little pieces about it. It's like,
Yeah.
look at the entirety of it, man.
Right, exactly.
Have you seen who your fucking president is right now? And you're worried about Joe Rogan. For fuck's sake.
Speaking about Joe Rogan, did you know some people want him to host a presidential debate?
Yes.
That's fucking insane.
I would've loved that.
That would be
I want to
so
see
cool.
him sitting back.
And he has to
toting on
smoke weed.
something,
Yeah,
going,
exactly.
Yo, Trump, it's your turn. Go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trump.
Yo,
Yeah.
big boy, do it. I
But
love that.
Did you hear about Apple One service where they will pretty much undermine Spotify's business by undercutting their current
Apple
pricing?
Oh, they will lose money just to get the numbers.
Apple
Yeah.
One?
Yeah.
Apple One is where they will
What's Apple One?
include Apple Fitness, Apple
oh,
Music,
oh,
Apple
yeah, yeah,
iCloud,
yeah,
Apple
yeah.
Photos,
All in
iCloud
one
Drive,
bundle. Yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah,
in
yeah.
one.
See, I don't agree with this.
Apple One? You
This
don't
is-
agree with Apple One?
Well, no. What I don't agree with is the method of business.
Ah.
Competition is fucking healthy.
It
There's
is.
enough room in this world for everything. Enough room. The fact that you want to have total control over shit is just disgusting.
I mean, look, Apple Podcasts, I believe they were before Spotify.
They were the originals.
They were
Yeah,
the originals.
yeah.
So I can see where their mindset's like, we are the ones who kind of wanted to dominate
But there's
this
enough
niche.
to go around.
But
Like we
Spotify,
spoke before about how many billions do you need?
Right.
There's enough. There's
Right.
enough to go around.
no, they want to
Give
have
people a choice.
Apple World. At
Yes,
one
I know.
There will be
Well,
Apple
I'm
World.
locked into an Apple World.
I'm
all of
locked in.
my
I'm
my
locked
gear
in.
is Apple.
All
And
my
if I
gear is
even wanted to
Apple.
buy another phone now, I'm screwed because
getting an
everything's
Apple,
clouded,
yeah.
everything's
Yep,
synced,
yep.
everything's.
But-
It's hard to leave the ecosystem.
It
Okay.
really is.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
only pay for iCloud Drive because iCloud Drive kind of includes photos and documents.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for Apple Music because streaming.
I use
don't.
Apple Music though.
I don't want to listen to music that I just don't care about.
I'm quite, Spotify's free. I
No,
pay
you have to
$15
pay,
bucks
you
a
have to
month
pay
for
for
Spotify or
Ad
something.
free, for ad free.
So yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty much undermining Spotify's business by including so much value that people will
I don't
switch.
think it's really undermining, is it? Because Spotify
Yeah,
is
they
still
are.
it's still a separate entity on its own. You
They're-
can still have it on your iPhone for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but if
know
you
what I
can
mean?
get the same deal instead of paying, let's say, $10 for Apple Music or
But-
iCloud
but-
But I
Drive,
want the diversity.
But
Does
the re-
Apple offer
yeah,
everything
exactly.
Spotify
But the
does?
reason why
that's
people
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
Spotify
look,
was actually mad about
like
this.
Apple Music is probably one of the cheaper music services you can get online, right?
Because they rip off the artist.
Okay, that. But Spotify rips up the artists too, you know.
Well, yeah,
that's what
they
they're
all
known
do.
for.
Yeah,
so they're all doing.
no artist makes
But
money out of Spotify.
The point
or
is that
Apple.
Spotify has more diverse artists. They have from super niche artists
Oh.
to super famous artists. Apple Music is generally based around the ones that have hits or just are well known or have some sort of notoriety. I found that out for myself. One of my favorite artists is named Aries, Aries, like the horoscope. He is underground as fuck, right? He does like some dope rap shit. You cannot find him on Apple Music. Spotify though has all of his tracks. You see what I mean? Like it's diversity in that sense where those who have like a niche sense of music can go stick with Spotify, even if they bundle up with Apple One. Plus, you know, Apple One is, I guess, is a good marketing thing, but you know, knowing Apple, that's bound to occur. You know, that was going to happen anyways.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
of
course.
domination.
It's
Was-
domination with Apple.
So how about those
ecosystem.
people who don't want to pay for music and just find it illegally online?
I mean, listen
Hey, you're
to
talking to one of them.
listen
Oh.
to radio.
Yeah, all those songs they appear online. I mean,
Yeah.
at one point on YouTube you,
You
can
can
listen
watch
to
all
most of
the all
songs.
the greatest hits. You can see the video clips on YouTube for free
Right,
because
for
all
free.
the artists release it for commercial.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
So-
I mean, do you really need Spotify? I mean,
Well, there's a big difference between watching, like, listen to a music video on YouTube versus not having the
And having a playlist already
right
set to
a
go.
playlist already ready to go. You have your workout, you have your walking, you have your everyday, you have your sad. YouTube, you can make playlists, but
Sad music.
yeah, but like
Did you watch the Joe Rogan episode where he said like listening to music while working out is cheating?
Okay, first of all, fuck
You gotta watch that episode.
I know that listening to an audiobook while working out is really good because the body retains more information while
Yes,
you're.
but apparently some people believe that listening to music while you work out, like the pump up music, like a
Oh, cheating as in,
As in
like
cheating.
taking steroids. It's
yeah,
an unfair advantage.
like
oh,
it
fuck
put-
off.
That's what that's
Exactly,
some people
fuck
do
off.
that,
That's
like
so dumb.
hip hop
That's
stuff.
another one.
That's so dumb.
What's
That-
wrong with
that-
this world,
okay,
man?
who said that? Rogan?
It was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Wait, he said that.
it
himself.
was
didn't
it
say
was
it,
on
he
a
said it
pod, it was on a
Okay,
podcast episode.
Whoever said that, you're a fucking idiot. All right, that's all I gotta say.
What if it was our lead, Joe
I
Rogan?
don't give a fuck.
Dude,
God damn it.
dude, come on, bro.
Pump up music. It's called pump up music.
First
for a
of all,
fucking reason.
do you work out?
No. But my
There
point
you
is,
go.
To pump
No,
up
you
music, it
can't-
feels good
No,
about
but
it.
what I'm saying
Dude,
that some
pump
athletes,
Up, no. Pump up
Listen,
music
listen.
cannot just be associated
some
with working out. It's
athletes
work-
when they run, they need that extra little bit of push, and they listen to, let's say, hardcore
So they're
Metallica to
cheating.
push.
Yeah, why not?
So, I didn't say that they're
I mean, like,
cheating.
in-
I'm
in
saying
this
that
case- in
some
this case,
people believe
yeah.
that if you listen to music that gives you an extra pump while you work out,
It's like doing
that's-
roids or something.
yeah, it's like cheating. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That
No,
was-
AGA, human growth hormones are cheating.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking
Listening
A.
to music
so,
because it gives you an adrenaline pump
Dude,
is
okay.
not cheating.
is it cheating that the fact that I listen to EDM when I walk here because I don't want to be here in the first place because I'm so tired? No, I just need the extra energy boost when I walk
Doesn't
through
want
that
to be
door.
he
here.
doesn't want to be
When I
here.
heard
He
that,
just said it on the
Well, I said it
on the
live.
podcast.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be anywhere. Like I'm so tired of life, but like I need that extra kick to wake me up. Am I cheating because of the fact that I don't want to drink caffeine? I need my energy boost.
Did I say that?
No, no,
I said
I'm
that.
saying,
I'm
like,
just
I'm
saying
saying to that
someone
statement.
said that it's a
to that
cheating to do
statement,
that.
To that
You see?
statement. Is that
No.
correct? To that statement, like you I know you listen to EDM. You used to go out, right?
I don't listen
mean,
to
you used
music
go out to
anymore.
clubs. In a club, is it cheating that you want to listen to pump up
I
music?
don't go anywhere without earbuds.
Me
I
neither.
don't go
Me
anywhere.
neither.
Yeah, but I
like,
listen to
neither.
audiobooks. I listen to
I li-
something that's
yeah.
useful for
I
me.
listen to audiobooks when I'm at
But
home.
music is
when
useful
I'm-
to me.
Exactly.
It makes me feel. I
I
feel,
feel
the
good.
emotive.
I feel
I
good.
actually put storylines. I'm walking down the street and I'll be listening to music, no matter what it is, and I'm very eclectic. It could be symphonic, it could be EDM,
Mhm.
it could be pop, it could be anything.
Mhm.
And I'm like walking and
Yeah, right.
I'll
You
come
know
up with a
that feeling.
storyline. I'll look
Yeah,
at
you
people
know that
like,
feeling.
yeah,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
And sometimes I'll even play
Exactly.
the mood. I'll start walking
Yeah,
differently
to the beat.
And sometimes I'll
Exactly.
change my whole demeanor. I'll be like, yeah. And then I realize like you can't do that in
Yep.
public, sure.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Whenever that happens, I'm here about to hear a beat. I'm like,
Yep.
I'm in public.
On my hand.
Yeah,
I will
my
tell
hand.
you
Countdown.
honestly,
Pull it down.
when
yeah,
when I used to work
Exactly,
out,
exactly.
I would use music to pump my workouts.
Which is normal.
So for me personally, I
listen to
think
K-pop when I was
certain
working out.
music
Yes,
is
K-pop
great.
is great. K-pop is great.
K-pop music.
Dude, K-pop is so hype,
K-pop
dude.
hype music.
Dude,
oh,
it's
man.
so hype.
And J-pop.
I like-
J-pop's
You're like,
quite good.
listen, you're like,
I like
here's the
rap.
intro, and all of a sudden you
Yeah.
go, da, 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 da. You're like, oh shit, oh my, and then you're awake.
Yeah.
You're awake
Yeah.
when it hits the beat.
I
Yeah.
like rap. I'm sorry.
Nothing
I like rap too,
androgynous
but I also
music.
like normal.
I like
everyday
old school
music.
rap, like Snoop, Eminem, and all that kind of stuff.
He's actually a 60-year-old in a 20-year-old.
think
body,
so.
you know?
I don't
You're
care
older
about the
thinking
new
than
rappers
me.
too
Then
much
I have an
because
8-year-old trapped in a
the
50-year-old.
Right.
goats are the goats.
Yeah,
What
but
else?
they're called
Greatest
of all time.
ever.
Oh, yeah.
They
But
are
they're
the
called
greatest ever.
goats for because they're labeled. But the new artists are gonna be a generation after us are
Okay.
also gonna be goats.
Okay. People argue about this all the time, but it's all about rap. I'm into listening to the music,
Yeah,
not listening
yeah,
to the
you're
like,
a lyricist.
you know,
You're a
I like
lyricist, yeah.
lyrics. I like to understand
Yeah,
what the
but-
person is saying, not what the
Yeah, but like you're also
going,
in that.
like
You're also in that. You know that.
I like high IQ shit, not low IQ auto-tune shit, you know?
You're telling me that rap is high IQ.
When a person
big booty
when
bitches. And
let's say
money
when
is high
Eminem
IQ.
can make a song, Eminem can rap.
See, I don't
at
really
a
consider
speed-
Eminem a rapper. I know that's what he's
He's a
title is,
lyricist.
but he's a,
He's a
yeah,
lyricist.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a
When I
lyricist.
love Eminem's music because I can follow it and understand it, and then I kind of feel something related to the story.
True.
I can
I can't listen to gang shit.
exactly.
Gang shit loses me. It's like, this is your fucking. I mean, this is such a small part of the world, and I got to learn about this shit. No, here's an idea: get rid of your gun, get good company, and be good to your mother, and get a fucking job. That'll fix fucking everything.
Hey, he just fixed gang music.
Like,
Well,
Jesus.
remember that
Come
song
on.
I played, Snoop Dogg's from the Blue Carpet Treatment? Your royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
yes.
Your royal penis is clean, Your Highness. That's just good music. Snoop Dogg and Eminem are great. They make really fun music. They make really clever music.
Yeah.
I mean, Eminem is like on a different level, but Snoop is like great.
No, I think Snoop is up there with
Oh,
him.
Snoop has made his like
Snoop is like
Snoop
Snoop is,
definitely.
Snoop is
great at-
up there with him.
He's
Snoop
like
is Snoop. I mean, come
Snoop
on,
is
you
like
can't.
Snoop,
no,
Eminem,
Snoop and Eminem are different styles, but
Yeah.
they're
no, I think they're
Girls.
god tiers, like in their
Yeah.
respective like niche, you know,
Yeah.
music.
But EDM, I never found EDM music useful. See,
Oh, I did.
my
3
purpose
o'clock in the
is
morning, mate.
useful.
Well, I mean, like if you go clubbing as much as I guess at this point we did, it helps a lot. Like it really it does. I did a research on music actually, and it's focused on EDM music, and it really like the test, like some science fucking test shows that EDM music really does pump your heart. Like
So
above
tell me,
120
when you're
BPM.
coming down at 4 o'clock in the morning, what do you listen to?
Right. Right. When you're like
Ooh,
out
I-
of the club, you know, after all the
No, you need.
yeah, then what happened?
Why would I
Exactly.
listen to music right after the club? My ears are already popped after the club.
yeah.
Everything is gone already. I
Actually,
can't hear
And I'm
anything.
with my new best friend, chewing gum like no tomorrow, and smiling very
Yeah.
happily. I love you.
At 4 a.m., I'm not hoping
I
to
listen-
think about music
I
at that
listen
point,
to,
you know?
when I
Bitch.
when I actually when I
Donna
come,
Kebab.
Yeah.
when I used to come down from like a club like
And come.
drinking and stuff and come, I put on rap, calm down, because the rap that I used to listen to was kind of like what you listen to, like the OGs, because they have more of a soothing kind of beat and more lyricism. But nowadays, yeah, let's not get into that. My music taste is horrible.
Have you heard latest Eminem album, Music to be Murdered by?
Nah, I don't.
You
follow
gotta
Eminem
listen
anymore.
to good
God,
like,
it sounds like a bit of a jinx to me. I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to do
I
it.
I just listen to his old stuff.
yeah,
you know.
like the latest one you should listen to.
You think so?
He's got to come back, you know, like Alfred
To be
Hitchcock.
fair, he's
Yeah.
never really disappeared.
No, he's
Like,
always had something.
He's always had something, yeah.
Well, he was tried to be replaced by the new generation.
Yeah, but he
the
can't
new
be replaced.
generation
You see,
kinda-
It's like trying to
here's-
place Michael Jackson.
Right.
You know,
Thank you. You took my example.
You
right?
can't.
You can't. There can be. There will never be.
there can
another
only
king of
be
pop.
but one.
Yeah, there will never be. There will
There's
be
going
another
to be
king of
always
pop.
one Eminem.
It's like
That's it.
it's like saying Madonna and Britney
Right, Madonna,
and blah blah
Tupac,
blah.
stuff
They're
like that,
all
right.
specialized in what
Right,
they do and
right.
who they
Ooh,
do. and where
Madonna.
they-
Exactly.
Have you seen her latest concerts, like 2016, 2017?
Yeah, she looks horrible, by the way.
She does.
My God,
That
she
stank
is
should be
so
fucked.
S&M, like.
Nah, not for
I-
me, fam. Not for me.
I love Madonna, and I saw her live 20 odd years ago in
Dark vibes.
Australia.
Mm.
And I thought she was wonderful. Now, especially
Nah,
with her
she's-
posts and
She's
stuff,
crazy.
desperate old lady.
She's very desperate to stay. In the
It's
limelight.
scary. It's like,
so-
honey,
did you see
just
the?
be you.
Did you see the one where Madonna stuck her tongue down Drake's throat during a live concert?
No.
I'll play the clip, but I'll show you guys later. She was like dancing all weird and sexy for like her age of a lady, and she just turns around to Drake.
Doing
and
the
just-
bird.
Okay, man,
Yeah, yeah.
let's be honest. She's a bit of a grandma right now at this point.
She unfortunately
Exactly.
she is.
And you know what Drake's reaction was afterwards? It was on camera. He was like that. I was like, damn.
Okay, so
You got sexually harassed by a grandma.
one eye candy that's making a comeback is Kylie Minogue.
Yeah.
Kylie Minogue, she's releasing.
Who's Kylie Minogue?
Seriously, dude.
Wow.
Wow.
Go
Like,
on, look her up.
I'm 22 years
Okay,
old.
Danny
What the
Minogue?
fuck
bro,
would I know?
bro, she's hot. And
Everybody's do. I know that was Danny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, you're wrong.
she's got like, you know, the 80s dance pop style.
She was 80s.
She was.
80s, 90s.
She's making
Right,
a comeback.
I wasn't born in the 80s.
She's
Fucking A, bro.
making a
Well,
comeback
here's a history
in November.
experiment
A
for you.
new album is releasing for Kylie Minogue, and I can't wait to listen to it.
Yeah.
It's like the 80s pop. You like it.
He's
Oh,
like, what's
really?
80s?
Really? Okay,
You know?
okay, that's cool.
It's a
That's cool.
and she made a video on like a YouTube. I saw it, and she's like,
on a YouTube?
yeah, she's
On
great.
a YouTube?
It's so funny listening to 20-somethings talk about Kylie Minogue.
I love Kylie Minogue.
Dude,
like I
he's
grew up.
actually
listening.
50. I'm not shitting
Yeah,
you.
I think he's older
actually
than me.
50. Yeah.
She's- Your wife.
My parents like knew all the icons, and I had to listen to all the stuff they listened to because I don't know, I didn't have anything else to listen to. So
45s.
Facts,
Is it-
facts.
yeah, we had the vinyl, you know.
Yeah.
Not just the no. It was
We had a
actually
vinyl
before
record.
vinyl. If you hit them, they broke. or they rolls.
I mean, I grew up with Michael Jackson pretty much, all the songs.
I
and
grew up with
everything.
Michael Jackson.
Michael is great.
Yeah, my dad loves Michael Jackson.
Oh, man,
Every-
edit that out of context.
Yeah. Everything about his life that he did in person,
It was sad.
I don't care.
It was
No, no.
sad. It was
Yeah,
sad.
I
He was an
only
artist.
respect
He
his
was
music.
programmed. He was made to do what he did.
Yeah,
I don't think he had much of a
It was
choice,
so sad.
But he's
though.
very good at what he did. And look,
It was
I
so sad.
can't ignore what he did if it's true, but we'll never know.
Yeah.
He's not around to say
I don't
otherwise.
care.
I do.
Actually, you know
I
what?
do.
This is a great topic. Do you separate the artist from the music, from the art?
Yes.
Because R. Kelly, I love R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Iconic, right? And all of a sudden, hey, he peed on girls. Doesn't matter. Then 2019 comes around. Yeah, by the way, all these girls grew the fuck up and did all these allegations against
I
them. Court
think-
cases and stuff
I
like
think
that.
people should look at it in two different lenses. One,
Mhm.
as an artist performing, and two, as a life.
But don't you
You
think?
can
R-
judge
don't you
both.
think? Don't you think R.
They're role
Kelly?
models,
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
They're role models.
I don't see
exactly.
it that way.
Don't you
I
think
do.
R. Kelly on stage is R. Kelly off stage?
But-
If he
R. Kelly
fucks-
had great
if
music
he
though.
fucks a 9-year, if he pees on a 16-year-old,
That's what you're going to do. Oh, I
Right.
can go pee on a
Exactly.
9-year-old. Let's go get
exactly,
know,
exactly.
one.
You think they're not responsible for the fact that he?
I
did
think
that
they're
off
taking
stage?
advantage of what we have given them.
Right. I agree with that.
We have
Yeah.
given them the social platform. We have
Yep,
adored
yep.
them the social platform. We have afforded them the lifestyle they have through
Yep.
their artistry.
Yep.
Mhm.
And they pay us back by that purgatory? No.
No.
When you're hurting other people, you're not a good person.
What I'm talking about is the final music product.
But
if
the-
there was a world
if
where
you
I
sh-
didn't know about his
if I
personal
didn't know
life,
his name and the music, yeah.
yeah,
The
that's
minute
what
I
I'm
know-
talking
but
about.
the minute I know he's well, I can't. If
Well,
I didn't know who he
How
was,
the fuck would
that's
you
fine.
not know R. Kelly if you listen
no,
to his
no,
music? I
No,
mean,
well, if I didn't know who
oh,
R.
what he
Kelly
did
was and just the
okay,
music,
Okay.
but then
Just
if
the
I know
music,
who
nothing
R.
else.
Kelly
Right.
is and I find out what he did, I'm sorry, I wouldn't think much of the guy.
Yeah, I don't. I stopped-
Okay, it's like
Yeah.
saying, to bring it back to politics, President Trump was a person, President Trump is president. Can you separate them?
Yes.
No, that's
How?
a lie. That's a lie.
Well,
You're fucking lying, dude.
President Trump is a president entitlement. Hence, what he does is according to the U.S. government
No,
he
inside.
That's
is the
the
U.S.
problem.
government.
No, he's not
That's the
U.S.
problem.
government.
He's not a different
He's on
person.
top.
There are many little parts,
But
pieces
because
where
of
we
those-
don't see those
little
pieces.
parts are on his side. Trump, the president, is Trump at home because everyone around him is still on his side at the end of the day.
Have you read any of his books? Have you looked at the autobiography of
Oh my
President
God.
Trump? Okay. If you
Reading
look,
his books is like reading Dianetics. It's stacked.
okay. So before, you know how they say make correct judgments on people before you judge them. So you got to have all the facts, right? I'm not judging Trump for anything he did, or am I ever going to? Because I don't really know the guy and I don't really personally care.
But I've seen what he's done, and I've heard people that he's done it
So,
too.
so you're saying when you see a newscast about someone who murdered their wife, oh, he just murdered his wife. I don't know.
He had
how
a bad
is.
day.
He had a bad
He had
day.
a bad day.
He had a fucking terrible day. Oh, he
Yeah.
just killed
See,
his
you know,
beloved.
what
He got
you're
fired for
saying
what?
and what I'm saying are very different things.
No,
What
they're
I'm
not.
no, they're
saying,
not. They're still bad
what-
people.
I didn't say I had an opinion about Trump. I don't have an opinion on him. I personally don't
So
care.
you would like Trump to walk through your front door?
I don't have an opinion on him because it'll never happen in
No,
my
no, no.
life.
But we're hypothesizing this entire
But
thing.
hypothesis based on an opinion
Julie
that
on
I don't
camera.
have, so I can't give you a hypothesis about Trump.
So you've read
same
the
thing-
books. You've read the books.
No, I have not
you've
read the
seen
book.
new- okay.
No, I have not read anything about him, but I heard
So you
about
take him
things
as
he's
face
done.
value. Trump the stranger. I don't know
Honestly,
who
yeah,
he is.
like Trump is Trump. He's in the CNN news, blah blah blah. He's gonna be changed to a new president, or he will be president. I don't know. It's gonna change.
And the
or it
words that
won't.
come out of his mouth, they don't strike you as.
I don't
interesting?
really. I haven't really heard a
Okay,
single
so
thing.
Trump
you know?
is a stranger. You know nothing about the man.
I know very little about.
You
the
know
person.
he's the president of the United States.
That's
Yeah.
what
and
I
he
heard.
has money,
That's what I heard.
and he fucks hookers. And
That's apparently in the news.
Okay. So, but all you know for fact is that he's a person.
That's all I know, that he exists
Probably
as
the
a
wrong
human
example.
being.
Like really.
I'm just going to bed.
Yeah.
He is
okay.
a human being.
I
you know?
wish I could be that removed from reality.
I'm so tired,
anyway.
dude. Holy fuck.
I'm not removed from reality, but
How?
You are.
I have-
How is
How
that
can,
not
how
being
can you
removed
not
from
acknowledge what's
reality?
going on around the
because
world?
you are
Dude, there's a difference.
you are
No, 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 no.
including
No, 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 no,
energy
no, no, no,
of
no.
yours in
There's-
the argument. I don't really personally care about Trump. Hence, I don't need to worry about Trump. You see, that's what I'm saying. Let's say Eminem's past whatever he did in life, or Michael Jackson's whatever he did in his, R. Kelly, whatever he did. Does it really make a difference in my life, or am I going to look at their art?
That's just
Right?
You're
I'm
just
not talking
you're
about
just
Trump.
completely disassociating yourself from like human connection in general. When you support, okay, let's go back to the R. Kelly thing.
What do you mean
You-
by dissociating myself
I mean,
from
like,
a
look,
humanity?
you cannot. How can you look at R. Kelly, right, and knowing what he's done, and still listen to his music and supporting him by streaming his music, by still talking about his
I
name?
never streamed his music. One, number two.
Hypothetically, my guy.
Hence-
Hypothetically.
See, that's where the
You-
problem comes in. I cannot argue with you because hypothetically it hasn't happened. So my
Do you know what a
argument here,
hypothetical scenario is? It's
Exactly.
something that has happened hypothetically.
to hypothetically
You're being awfully
participate,
anal at the moment. Can you
yeah,
relax?
sorry.
to hypothetically participate in an argument, you have to have an opinion. I don't have an opinion.
How can you? How's
Okay, think about it. Okay, if right now you were to give an argument about China,
Mm-hmm.
if you were to give an opinion about China, living in China and living outside China, your opinion would be different given your position, location.
Experiences.
Mhm.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I don't have an opinion because my opinion is not valid.
So you haven't peed on a 9-year-old. You haven't slept with a child. What would you know?
Damn. I wouldn't, would I?
Did I sum that up well?
Exactly. I don't really care.
I hear what you're saying. I personally think it's a bit dissociated.
Exactly.
And I totally hear what you're saying. And saying disassociation isn't necessarily a bad thing. You choose to be outside the realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you know who else chooses to be outside the realm?
Don't say Trump.
Yeah. He lives in his own little world. He really does.
I
live in
hear
his
a
own
lot
little
of
world.
bad things about Trump, and I hear a lot of bad things.
You hear these rumors about this guy.
Listen, but doesn't matter in the end, right? Does it
Well, it
really
does matter in the end
Okay,
because he's the,
for
he's
some
the
have you
people-
leader
heard
of the most
of, have you ever
powerful
heard
nation
of
in the world.
actions have consequences? Whatever this man does to his
What
country
I'm saying
affects
is that
the country.
for some people it'll matter, and some people it won't.
So you're
There are
honestly
7 billion
you
of us
lived
here.
27
on Earth,
years
right?
on this earth, and you're honestly telling me whatever the states, whatever affects the states doesn't affect the rest of the world. The dollar, the presidency, the fact that they have bases all over the world, they send their military everywhere. the fact
Trump-
that they have so much
Trump
power.
is not the dollar. Dollar happened way before Trump, and it has been happening since for a long time.
I
Okay, point
said-
to Tem. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but I said the states itself, like the condition of the states.
Condition of the states was way before Trump. It was already like that.
It's
okay,
just
so
now
Trump just
unraveled.
Yeah,
amplified
but now
it.
it's unraveled.
So
Exactly.
Trump is just a product of what happened for the past 10, 15, 20
Trump
years.
is an ignition.
ignition.
Exactly.
What's happening?
What's
right
going to happen?
So
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm being very neutral here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
get
I don't
that.
think we
I
should be
get
down
that.
on your brother because
Yeah,
he
yeah,
has an
yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, I get that.
Everybody is entitled to their
We
opinion.
don't have to
Yeah.
agree with it to accept it.
Mhm.
Oh, now I sound like you.
I agree with your opinion. I agree with your opinion. Do agree with my opinion because my opinion is
God, it's
neutral.
fucking Buddha.
That's what you get, man. That's what you get for living in a family that went through all facets of religion. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good place to leave it.
Yeah.
We've settled on an opinion. We've settled calm. We
Mhm.
love each other. Everything is good.
Everything is zen, you know what?
Everything is
Everything is
zen.
peaceful.
See,
Everything's great.
Just don't
Neutrality.
mention the Dalai.
Uh,
Well, I think
I'm
that's-
not gonna participate in that. We're just gonna.
I think that's all we have time for today, folks. Thank you very much for dealing us with twats this week. This has been Tam. This has been Ken. And I'm Hashi. Don't forget to hit like and
And
don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah,
See you next
awesome,
time.
awesome.